Good afternoon again, everybody. So, this time it's a rant. So, this is also a little bit of a kind of a confessional type moment for me. I think I've already told you guys I'm a dad. I have 2 children, a boy and a girl. And I know I'm not a perfect dad. I try, but I know I'm far from perfect. Do I consider myself a good parent? I like to at least think I am. I am there. I try to provide for them. I try to provide some rules, some guidance. But what I do know is I know I am very kind of demanding at times. I have high expectations for them. And my expectations are primarily around behaviors. Like, I want my children to grow up and be good people and know how to make good choices and ideally do the right thing. Am I always doing those myself? No, I'm still learning, as everyone does. One of the things I do try to teach my children is mistakes happen, accidents happen, you do things wrong. It happens. But the thing I want them to learn and take away is take ownership of it. Like, if you do something wrong, own up to it. And that leads to one of the things that really grates on me the most is, if you're gonna mess up, own up to it. Say, I messed up. And don't lie about it. And we try to teach the kids that if you let us know, or if we ask you if you did something and you tell us the truth, you're going to be in less trouble than if we know you did it, we ask you, and you lie about it. That's just one of the things. And it's the part I struggle with the most is when they just can't not help but lie. And it's that response where it's like, well, I didn't want to get in trouble. Well, you're in more trouble now. So I'm trying to really ingrain in them, own up to it and accept the punishment gracefully. You know you did it. It's okay to be upset if you get in trouble and have a punishment. But make sure that anger and that frustration is focused at the right thing. Because the other piece, and this is a part that I get really annoyed with, and I can be a yeller, and this is the one that tends to make me really kind of blow my top and yell, is when they get when they lose their phone, when they lose playtime, when they have to go do extra chores, when they have something because of a behavior and they have a repercussion to it, but then they turn around and start acting like they're the victim. They're so oppressed. That's one thing I just can't handle. I get really frustrated with that. And it's something I don't know how to change. Like, we try to encourage them to just be honest about things. We try to encourage them to be open. Make sure we let them know that it's going to be less of a punishment if you accept the punishment gracefully. But it's like, if you're going to start acting like a victim, it's going to snowball. And this is one of the things I know. It's probably not the most productive way to go through it, but it's just grates on me. It's like nails on a chalkboard grating on my nerves when that happens. I don't know if other people have that same frustration, if how you handle it. I just know I get really annoyed with it at times. And sometimes I've actually had to find myself walking away because I know I'm going to yell and just make the situation worse if I just keep going, because it's a negative feedback cycle. They get cranky, I get upset, I yell, they get crankier, they get mad at me, I get more annoyed, I yell. It's a self-feeding cycle, and it's not a good cycle. So it's just something that grates on me. So this right now, I'm just venting about this, because I don't know if others of you deal with it, but if you do, just know you're not alone, and it's okay to sometimes have to step away. At least from my view, it's sometimes okay to step away instead of overreacting. So at least that's how I look at it. I'm still a work in progress, and I'm still working on getting my kids ideally to a nice polished gem that I think they both are. But until then, we're all just works in progress. So, all right. Sorry for a second rant today. That one just kind of was bothering me a little bit, and I've just wanted to put it out there. So, all right. Hope everyone has a good day. Thanks.